Alright, today we are going to go over how to collect a urine, saliva, SNESCO, or it's referred to NeuroLab, neurotransmitter, and cortisol collection kit. So in your box, kind of velcros up and opens up, will be all of these things here that we will go over. Okay, so you have two forms of paperwork to fill out. A urine collection container, a pipette, a little like liquid pad here, your urine collection tube, and 4 saliva tubes, and they are color coded. You have a green, a red one, a yellow, and blue. All of these samples need to be collected on the same day of collection, and you want to avoid any strenuous exercise prior to collecting those samples. So the day of collection, I would just avoid your exercise routine for that day. And you will want to avoid any caffeine until after your urine collection has been obtained. You don't want to drink more than 8 ounces of fluids before your urine collection is obtained. And do not eat, chew gum, smoke, drink, brush your teeth at least 1 hour before collecting each one of your 4 saliva samples for the day. No alcohol for at least 12 hours prior to collecting the saliva samples. And do not apply any topical hormones on the day of collection. Avoid napping 90 minutes or longer on the day of saliva collection. Rinse your mouth with warm water 10 minutes before collecting each of the saliva samples, which all of that is in your instruction pamphlet here as well. First thing you're going to do within waking for the day is void your first urine sample. Upon your second urine sample of the day is when you are going to collect that in your collection container. So collect your second urine of the day into your collection container, use your pipette, and you're going to take your clear urine collection tube here. It has a little ball on the bottom. You want to leave that in there. So you're going to pipette your urine, open your tube here, collect your urine, put that in there. Once it is full underneath the label here, then put your cap on nice and tight and invert it about 5 to 10 times or so, which just means kind of tipping it back and forth to dissolve that preservative. Then you're going to take your sticker here with your name, date, and time of collection, fill that out, and attach that to your urine tube. Take your urine tube and place it into your biohazard bag like so. Now you can put this into the freezer, and now we can collect within 1 hour of waking for the day. We're going to collect our very first saliva sample. So you're going to take your green top tube, and there is a black fill line on the bottom here, and you're going to spit into that tube after you rinse your mouth out with warm water, wait at least 10 minutes, and then collect that saliva to the fill line. Bubbles do not count, so it should be pure saliva. So just tap it on the counter, pop those bubbles, make sure your cap's on nice and tight. Take another one of your labels here, put your name, date, and time on that one, and place this now into your biohazard bag as well. Put this back into the freezer. You're going to do the same thing with your red tube before lunch. Yellow is going to be about dinner time, and your blue will be about bedtime. So you want about 4 or 5 hours in between each one of your saliva collections. So now we've done all of that. We're going to put all of them labeled with the time and date with our stickers in here. Put this into the freezer. Now we're going to fill out your requisition form. Just fill this out entirely. The lab person who provided you the sample should have it marked where everything needs to be filled out. Just make sure it's filled out completely. So you have your demographic information. The test should be already marked for you for what's being ordered. Rewrite the date and time of each collection. For women, there's another little extra spot here. On the back, we'll have your payment information, insurance if you choose to have them bill insurance. Thing to remember, if you do have them bill your insurance, you do have to include a cash down payment. Depending on what test is being ordered, that amount will change. So you would include that down payment amount as well as your insurance information. Senesco will bill your insurance and go from there. Depends on your insurance company. And then you will sign and date the bottom. You just fold up your requisition form. And now we can place that into our white colored box here. We can put all of our saliva samples and urine in our box as well. And then there's another sheet here, which is just like a history form that have you repeating your demographic and repeating the date and time of collection on this form as well. Fill in all the information the best that you can. Just different questions about your history, symptoms, and a list of meds on the back. You can fold this up as well and place that into your white box here. And now we are just going to fold up our box. Has little wings here, just stick that in there, close it up. We are going to take our FedEx shipping label and you're just going to peel that off here. And if you can see that line here where it keeps the box closed, you'll want to attach your label so it wraps around your box. So that way this can't open within shipping. Keep this in the freezer until you pick it up. You can call FedEx for a pickup. You can go online or you can take this to a FedEx drop box. Sometimes Walgreens will have a drop box for FedEx, or you can call them and have FedEx pick it up from you directly. And now you have collected your Senesco NeuroLab urine and saliva samples.